Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence Season 3. It seems the changes to my voice are permanent. Oh dear. That can't be true. I have coal, and I completely forgot that I had it. It's been sitting right here since we went down to the caves last time, so we're cooking up some coal. I think we need 8. We're going to work on some more of the update today. Yeah, I need 8 and 1 bottle of alcohol. Alcohol's cooking. For the paintbrush, we need 433. Wait a minute. Come on, brain, you can do better than that. Ah, yeah, of course. It makes perfect sense. Alright, and we actually need to make this in the workbench. Oh, it actually costs mass to make a paintbrush, so it's like on the level with a double barrel shotgun there. Well, not quite as much, but you know what I mean. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then paint also costs a little bit. Let's see here. I don't think we need anything in there, but we sure do need some little bit of power. And we'll go ahead and turn on the fabricator. We're waiting on that first bottle. Alright, let's take a look and see what kind of food we have. You don't have to leave this in. In fact, I made a box. I made a box. Where did it go? There it is. Goofball. Let's put it over here. And we can take the fat out and put it in there. Is there anything else weird in there? No. Okay, so we've got 19 eggs, we've got 9 mushrooms, but we're not going to kill a pig. And we have 2 whole chickens. So if we start here, we do not need mass to make food. So there's some things that we can do. We can't do the fish and chips, which is just breaking my heart. Oh my God. Honey glazed pork. That's in the first section there. Honey glazed pork. Has that always been like that? The liver and onions hasn't changed. Just the appearance of it did. So let's make an omelet. We can use 2 mushrooms. So 2 eggs, tomato, onion, and mushrooms. Tomato, onion, and 2 eggs. There we go. There's an omelet. And everything else that we don't need bread for. Oh, crawfish, that's right. Let's see here. Fish trap. Oh, I need sticks. I got lots and lots of wood, so we'll let sticks run. I just heard the alcohol. So we can make some paint. Not quite. We need that. There we go. There's some paint being made. And there's our paintbrush. Should probably kill this light. When I logged in, the light was still on the tomatoes that I had just planted. And that's, really a long way off to have the light running. Okay, let's see here. Wow, that's really a fast cook. Cool. Oh, and that doesn't belong in there. We won't need lard until springtime. Very cool. So for the omelet, we have 42 protein and 70 fruits and vegetables. That's impressive. 66 hunger, which is way more than we need. And also it takes hydration away, so we're already thirsty. But this should completely max out. Fantastic. Wow, that omelet is really powerful. We also need to run some water. That's pretty low. And we've got 7. Let's go ahead and run a little bit of water today. How we doing? We're at 100. Okay. One more of these guys, I think. Now that the sun's coming up, it'll help quite a bit. Okay, so we made 10 paint, and we have a paintbrush. Let's start with a kitchen, because why shouldn't we? Let's see. I don't think we have enough paint to do the whole kitchen, so let's just do the kitchen walls first. Okay, and so we get up to the wall. Now, there's textures, but I can't see at all what those textures are. Not even in the least. But let's start with, did I hit it? Yeah, there we go. Wow. Insufficient paint. So we only had enough for one. That's funny. That's alright. That's alright. How much did that make? Okay. Well, that's a full wall there, though. Where's the kitchen light? Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it looks really, really old and beat up, but it's cool. I like that. Okay. Let's see here. What's next? We need flour for the steak and dumplings. Okay, we did that. He's changed some icons as well, which is cool. And then for parts, we still need flour. But we can make omelets until we run out of mushrooms. We do have to go down to the caves to get more coal, obviously, because I definitely like that. And you can't, of course, take that away. Now, wasn't there some... well, there's chicken soup. Okay. And then boiled eggs. We've always had that. Mashed potatoes. Yeah, we can't, oh, crawfish. Duh. Duh, duh, duh. Let's make 3 of them, since I have that many sticks. And we'll store this in here until we go down to the caves. I don't think we have time to do that today. Oh. That's a problem. I forgot about that problem. Let's see, the water has to be deep enough for us to be able to get under it. Okay, says we can go under right here. Let's make sure we have all 3 of them first. Oh, and the bait. Let's make sure we have the bait first. We're going to have to crack the ice every time we want to go check on this. I don't think we need this much crawfish. Alright, we've got all 3 of those. I hope we fit underneath right here. Yes, we do. Perfect. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. There we go. That's something to watch out for. Okay. Let's go dry off before we get before we catch our death of pneumonia. Okay, so we got crawfish cooking. Oh boy. Brr. Let's see, we've got a lot of stuff on us. I guess I never even put things away. Let's see, I can go in there because we don't need lard until spring. of those. Actually, I think I might have an axe somewhere. Oh, for goodness sake. Bring all this stuff up so I can see it. There we go. You get some of these lights turned off. Oh, only one of them is on. It feels like the whole base is lit up. That looks fantastic. That's amazing. I didn't think that I saw, like, just varnish. Did we have that? Black. All the different colors. Well, there's 3 browns in here. And whatever that cream is, I guess. But I wish that this red, like, printed out to the side what that pattern was, because it's very difficult to see. And I gather undoing it would be just, you know, like a waste of supplies. Okay, so that's going to need probably, you know, today, during the day. Let's go ahead and store the broken axe. That's probably going to need the day to catch crawfish. Oh, we don't have a lockpick. Well, how could I be so remiss? Now, the quest is... let's just take all of it. The quest is, can we get wheat in a locked crate? The way, you know, we do get tomato seeds, and we also get blueberries quite often. And the blueberry one, though, I mean, that's kind of like super frustrating and very silly. Let's stop that. And what was I working on? I was working on getting my way through all of this stuff in here, so one thing at a time. There's one of them. The hunters. Has that not gone through yet? I guess not. There's 4 bottles there, okay, or 3 bottles there. The hunters were reset by the pre-release thing, so we don't know where they are. Forgot to check on the arrows. I think I made them yesterday. Oh, we do need arrows. Alright, well, we'll just make them on the road. Gonna need a little bit of wood for that. I'm excited to get going, and I'm actually shooting this episode super late. It's 10 a.m. Friday. Okay, that should be enough for right now. Anyway, yeah, it's 10 a.m. on Friday, and I spent all day yesterday trying to get the hunters reset in our multiplayer with Armored Annie. The thing is that the build that we're doing, Happy Hunter Hill, we're building on Happy, a very, very huge and complicated base. And oh, there's some feathers. So we're building a really huge and complicated base, and but it's centered around having the hunters there. And I'm having, like, when I originally set the hunters up there, it worked perfectly the very first time. Annie and I logged out on the center pond base, and I spent the night on the center pond base she was there, and I turned on the hunters, and they all spawned in, except for Alpha spawned in down here, but they all spawned in right around Happy, which was perfect. And then of course we get this reset. Well, that's okay. It happens. It's a game in development. But now I'm having a hard time getting them back. We got most of our iron back. 3 more cotton seeds. Candy. Yeah. Alright, that was a pretty standard lock crate. Chris found a lock crate with ingots in it yesterday. Which is amazing because it's kind of rare. And I think I've got chili pepper stuck in my tooth. There we go. I think resetting the game, as CG did, Cold Games, resetting the game, oh, for goodness sake, I keep missing the feathers, may have reset the contents of crates. Sometimes does, which is really cool, because you get to a point where oh, did I not make the sticks? Sticks. Just make all of them. It does sometimes reset the contents of the locked crates, and it might even reset their starting locations, which is also pretty cool. Certainly did break our dry spell. I mean, that was just instant. And that's really cool. I don't know anything else that would do that other than just time. Sometimes you just gotta hang out and, go through the time. So 2 of the things that I'm super excited to make are sandwiches, which means we'll have to make bread, and the blueberry pie, which is one of my personal favorites. Is one of the few kinds of pie that don't just absolutely murder my stomach, if you know what I mean. Like, apple pie is super yummy, but it just kills my stomach, and so does pumpkin pie. Don't worry, Mr. Pigglestein, we're not going to be testing out the bacon thing on this series. I promised. I promised I wouldn't hurt you. And I super duper mean it. So, the painting mechanic is interesting because, as you all know, I play Green Hell, and you can paint in Green Hell as well. And we have a few colors. You have to make them with, like, mushrooms, I think, mostly. And the paintbrush, you can, you have to load up. You actually have to load it like you load bait onto a fishing line or something like that. You have to load the paint. And just like in this game, but it's somehow completely different. Like, you have to actually have the paint, the individual colors of paint in Green Hell, which is, obviously a little bit more challenging. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I don't have very many nails on me. But that was 6 arrows. There it is. Well, that was effortless. That was absolutely effortless. Okay, so no wheat seeds. I honestly don't expect them, but just the possibility is there, because look we've got tomato seeds and cotton seeds in here. Look at all these shotgun shells. That's fantastic. The more we get stuff in locked crates like that. Oh, we've got these guys. Are they hunters? No, those are rogues. I think. Yeah, because there's no hunter base there. Oh, I can't wait to figure out where the hunters are. We know where one is. I'm surprised we didn't run into them when we were going, you know, around Death Valley, but we just skipped by them. They're just the other side of Blue Mountain, whatever it's called. Hecko, the disappearing chicken. I'm confused. Can you see confusion on my face? She always looks confused and mildly dumb. The eagle wants to argue with me about... There she is. The eagle wants to argue with me about possession. Nope. My chicken. Mine. Mine. You hear me? There we go. Alright, we should get these lock crates home. I think it's much later than it is because I started a lot earlier than I usually do. Most nights, in between episodes, the only thing that goes by in between the episodes is the actual nighttime, which is, you know, only about 4.5 or 5 minutes of the nighttime. It's not the whole thing. But most nights I just stand around going, oh, this is boring. Maybe I'll go get something to drink out of the kitchen or whatever. Sometimes I do things, and like fishing or whatever. I never really shoot that. So we have about 3 more weeks of this, and then it'll be springtime, and we'll really be able to get into the update, because we'll be able to get wheat, and we're gonna need another planter for that. We could probably set that up between now and then. I don't want to drown with all this stuff on me, so I'm gonna put it away. 3 plates. Was that the only specialty item? Yeah, I guess. It's the only one I see anyway. 30 ingots and 3 copper, which is just silly. Go ahead and put that on. Oh, that yellow wall is amazing. It's really startling, but I love it. Now we have 20 arrows, which is plenty. Not one of those chickens survived that. We got 14 biofuel, which is cool. How much power do we have right now? Oh, it's not that bad. 3 tomatoes, 6 cotton seeds. That's building up really nicely. That needs food and water. If it was an animal, it would have died. There we go. Speaking of needing food and water. There we go. I'm super hungry. Oh my gosh. I gotta either stop bringing home rose hip berries, rosemaries, or I've gotta chuck them into the recycler. 2 bottles of water. Wow. Alright, let's see. if we caught anything. Oh, you can't trade for exact objects there. No, no, no. All this time I'm fooling around, maybe we'll have time to catch something. All this banging on the ice probably scared the crawfish away. We weren't gone for very long, so... We got a regular fish, and nothing. Oh well. We'll put that axe in the recycler. Yep, that's good. It's not worth very much, but it's worth more than nothing. I don't know how long it's going to take to catch some crawfish, but it's expensive. Alright, let's see, what time is it? I mean, in, out time is it? Alright. I was hoping. I have looked around. I found quite a bit of wheat on the multiplayer. I just turned it all straight to seed and planted it because usually when you plant a seed you get more than one. When you just find a wheat or a blueberry or whatever, tomato or whatever you find, can't find tomatoes, an onion, you just get one. So you turn it into a seed and you plant it so that you get more than one out of it. So we should have a bit of wheat coming in for that. We'll shoot that in 2 days. I just hope that I can get the hunters set someplace where I can find them, you know. On the multiplayer. On here, it doesn't matter where they spawn in, we'll go find them. But on the multiplayer, it's important because it's the point of the save. Oh, grr. Oh, grr. Oh, is that the other locked crate? No, it's an ammo bag. I'm hoping these guys have a foundation. It's very late, though. I don't have time to kill all these animals. Oh, they've got way more than a foundation. They really built that fast. They built all of this since they spawned back in. That is so cool. It's very cold here. I was just stand on the fire for a minute. Thank you for the shotgun shell. That was very fast. This is alpha. Oh. Need to get back home again. That looks pretty cool though. I'll just stand on this fire. With the dog behind me. Yeah, I see him. I see you. Alright, that looks like it's the start of an alpha base because of that flat wall right next to the stairs. But I haven't seen anybody else. We'll take a look at the map in a minute here, as soon as it's dark enough. I'm going to be shooting these episodes day by day all weekend. So please leave comments below. I will get to them quickly. Much more quickly than usual. Alright, let's grab this burnt stuff. Put it in there. Shut the door. Boy, that's taking a long time. I probably shouldn't have let these build up to so much, but you know, I wanted to make other things. There's another. Oh, I'll just eat it for goodness sake. We do need to make some food. And I don't want to waste it on that. It looks so different. It's like, oh, for God's sake. Steak and eggs, yeah. We'll make that. That'll work. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it's cold. Alright. So, those are rogues. The hunters I just killed live right here. I don't see any other hunters on the map. That's probably a hunter. Might be a hunter, I don't know. But there should be 3 bases. This is very concerning. I think we're going to have to reset them again. Because they should all be here. They should all be right here. Right around our base. We never leave. We never go anywhere. So we're going to save the game. Turn off the hunters. It's just basically how you reset the hunters. And it's taking quite a long time to reload. There we go. So now we're in the game. And there are no hunters on the map. See the rogues disappeared. So we save the game. Go in, turn the hunters on. Continue from last save. And then tonight, at the end of the next episode, we'll be able to see where they spawn in. They should have all jumped into the game immediately at the same time at midnight on the night that the hunters were turned on. Well, they were reset by the update, so that's a little bit different. And, oops. There we go. There we go. And I'll be sure to check the trap, the crawfish trap. Hopefully we'll have some for tomorrow. Oh boy, it's too, I don't know why I turned the light off, but I did. It's too cold. Alright, guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.